Hello, everybody. Am I audible to everyone? I can't hear you. Am I audible? Well, that's the spirit. So I'm speaker number 22. So let's begin. My legacy is going to be of 100 crore rupees and properties. This is what my cousin told me when I was discussing all these topics with her last night. I swear I had a different speech prepared till 4 a.m. in the morning. Because all night, all I could think about was her comment. All I could think about was, what is going to be the legacy that I am going to leave behind? Well, legacy, to start with, is something that you leave behind when you're gone, is something that you either do or something that people remember you with. It can be good, it can be bad. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a tangible thing. It can be an idea or it can be a memory. It can be anything. And for a matter of fact, there is nothing wrong in my sister wanting a legacy of 100 crores of rupees. You know why? Because there's nothing wrong in having materialized legacies. In fact, if you think about it, it's more practical of her than me, because she's, at the end of the day, she's the one having 100 crore rupees. Well, I read this somewhere. A legacy is something that you decide on your own. And yes, it is. You decide it, you choose, you make it. You choose it every day in your decisions, in your actions, in your plans, in your ambitions. You carve your legacy. You mold your legacy every single day. So let me ask you this today. What is the legacy you are going to leave behind? Well, if you were to ask me this today, I can't really say, practically looking at the economy at the moment, that I'm going to leave 100 crore rupees behind, because let's be honest, I'm not getting a job in the first place. So, but keeping all the 100 crore rupees and all the material things aside, what is going to be the legacy that I'm going to leave behind? Wow. The big question, right? Well, as a matter of show of hands, tell me, how many times has it happened that you wanted to say something? You had a strong opinion, but you couldn't say it. You couldn't complete that sentence for whatever reason. How many? Raise your hands. This is my legacy. My legacy. A legacy that is going to make sure everyone finishes that sentence off. A legacy that is going to make sure everyone gives their opinion, puts it forth strong and clear, puts it on the table with confidence and a polite, beautiful smile. Legacy can be anything, right? Well, interestingly enough, my legacy is going to be a legacy of dissent, of discussion, of asking questions and giving answers. Because at the moment, dissent means expression of opinions that are not commonly deemed appropriate or commonly accepted. And today, my friends, I'm sorry to say, but dissent has become a necessity and not a luxury anymore. People a few years back might be thinking it's a luxury. You get to say your opinions, but today it is a necessity. Discussions and asking questions has become a necessity. Just as if we are speaking, somewhere someone's questions are being left unanswered. And today, as we speak, giving answers, that's something you'll never see. People they just don't want to answer anymore. All we do is blame games, comparisons, where all we want are real answers to our questions. And I'm sorry to say, but we can't see it anywhere, can we? A legacy I want to leave behind is that of equality, of that acceptance, a legacy of acceptance, of appreciation. Equality, people say, is a dream. Well, I'm sorry to say it also is a myth, because our system works, functions on inequality. And even though it is a dream that we wish to come true, but it doesn't spare any gender. Inequality doesn't have a gender. Inequality doesn't have a race, a face, a body type. And acceptance. Well, this legacy seems more like a dream now. A dream I want to wake up to one day. But you know what? I don't want to sit there waiting for the dream to come true. I want to work. So next time, I'm going to make sure that my daughter knows this for a fact, that it is going to be absolutely all right to not have the same opinions as others. I am going to teach her how to shout. I am going to be the one who's going to teach her how to ask questions, how to put forth opinions, but also I will be the one who's going to teach her how to respect others' opinions, regardless of what it is. And this, I'm going to teach her acceptance, and she is going to be my legacy. She is going to be my walking, talking legacy, walking with her head held high, with pride, with a voice so loud, it sends jitters down everybody's spine who ever even thinks of shutting her down. That is my legacy. So today, let me ask you one last question. Changing my speech overnight and giving this talk was my decision. What is the decision that you are making today that is going to mold your legacy tomorrow? Thank you.